YAJ effect. YAJ effect. YAJ. Welcome to YAJ. Welcome to YAJ.
What's up, spiritual brothers and sisters on the YouTube Tuesday?
What y'all been up to today? Everybody else has been working.
Can you read your
Oh, true or false?
true or false?
The movie Freaky Friday is about a teenage girl, Anna, who turns into her brother one night. True or false? I'll give you the answer at the end.
If we remember. Y'all got y'all. Did we say Powerball or Mega Millions? Y'all got your Mega Millions? 220,000 money.
Is it 200 million?
Yeah, he ain't no help.
200 million. Have you played?
No, I haven't even scratched yet. As y'all probably have seen, and believe me, I'm just touching bases here. Have you, besides the pollen out there, who feels like I'm choking?
Oh my gosh. It's like a cloud of whatever. It's going to kill you.
This is what's inside my head. Okay. I didn't really follow the Dante Wright case in Minnesota, even though the whole trial was going on about with the other dudes, the police officers. I didn't follow that. But then when I found out that they're saying that it was an accidental mischarge. No, I'm gonna tie this all in a second. Give me a second. Then we had the Army lieutenant. To this day, we still don't know what he really was being pulled over for. We don't even know what was going on. All we know, they're saying one thing, they're saying another. But in the end, they maced him. They tried to yank him out the car with his seatbelt on. And on top of that, you degraded somebody. Then you have to understand where I'm going with this. Because as I was reading on to other stories that was being led to the story, then I had one where I was reading about a boy in Illinois who was sitting in his locker with bananas around him.
His locker.
That's a straight racial slur. See, and yet, again, as I get to these stories, look how it's being downplayed. Then my man told me there was a school shooting in Kentucky.
Tennessee.
Sorry.
Tennessee.
But the whole thing about it is, look exactly what's going on here. Look at all the topics. Accidental mischarge. Oh, I can leave a racial slur in your locker and boys will be boys. We don't have a reason to stop you, but we're just going to go ahead, detain you, mace you. Oh, I mistakenly take my taser. Oh, no, it's a gun. Ooh, you're dead. Sorry. You see where I'm going with this? There's a whole lot of MF excuses going on here. As Antonio and I was just talking before the show, I said, you notice a trend here? Because if I accidentally point my gun at a cop, I'm going to jail. If I accidentally spit on a cop, I'm going to jail. If I accidentally curse a cop, I'm going to jail because it's up to his discretion. But if I take a life, there's no accidents. Why does everybody keep saying it's an accident? See, there's a difference between an accident and when you are an officer. Believe me, I know the difference between a taser and a gun. But the thing I'm trying, and I'm not dwelling on this, what I'm saying is this goes back to what's inside my head. Why is it that it's always accidents and you get off? But to anybody else, we pay the price. I don't get it. I've been the victim of this. If the courts, because what I also heard about Daunte Wright was that they didn't send him the paperwork for him to go to court. Somehow something got screwed up to where he had a warrant for his arrest. Again, I don't condone anyone who runs back to the car. That's your fault. But what I'm trying to say is it has nothing to do with the whole point of, and I heard the video when she clearly said, I thought I shot him with my taser. Yeah, she said it in the video. So again, this is what I'm trying to tell you. If I was to get into a shootout and one of my bullets was to accidentally kill a cop, all y'all be on Facebook crying the blues, Blue Lives Matter. Even though I wasn't shooting at the cop, but I'm going to get 20 to life. Let's look down the list of people who died at the hands of officers. And believe me, it ain't about color. Remember, an officer went to the wrong apartment and shot a man that was in his own place. Remember, an officer mistakenly shot someone over God knows what. An officer killed a 12-year-old boy that was playing with a toy gun. An officer. Again, people, when did a routine police stop turn so deadly? We've all had tickets. We've all gotten tickets. Speeding tickets, whatever. We've all had tickets. When did it become so deadly? You used to just get your ticket and be on your way. And Barack Obama, I would advise you don't make a comment because you allowed all this. This is your doing. The minute you change the law, these officers went bananas. This is all you're doing, so I don't even want to hear your comments. Y'all gonna be afraid to go to school. Watch when I tell you. You all are going to be afraid to go to school because you don't know if that kid that walks through that door is going to come in and shoot up everybody.
Well, majority of the schools already have the
Metal detector.
detectors, and then you have the wands to check them and all that.
But
But it's sad that it's gotten to that point, though.
But
It's
again,
sad.
Veronica, a white kid can walk into a school. A black kid walk into the same school and you think he has something, you're ready to take him down in a moment's notice. How are these kids getting into schools?
How are these kids getting the guns?
All you gotta do is allegedly say that Latrey or Hector over here, that you think they have a gun, and boy, you got 20 officers on top of them. But Trey or Tommy over here, oh, they're just being kids.
No, that's not being kids at all.
I'm just saying. Put yourself, and believe me, Mr. Daunte, his mommy's white. And you know most white women don't just lie down when you kill their children. Believe that. So what I'm trying to tell you is pay attention not only to your surroundings, but pay attention to what's going on. We in Virginia just got a wake-up call. Don't get me wrong. Anybody who's got stopped in Fairfax, Northern Virginia, yeah, that's a whole different breed of police officers up there. Some south, so be it. But what I'm saying is, look, you all keep screaming Blue Lives Matter, but does it really matter? Because they're not changing. They're going in the same circle. They're doing the same brutal stuff. Come on, man. She and I, we're two different breeds here. I'm male, she female. I'm black, she's white. We can go into the wrong area, minding our own business. They stop us for nothing. Matter of fact, we can even go filming. And they stop us for nothing, talking about your tail lights out. Okay, the only thing I can do is fix it in the morning because no telling what time it is. But they asked me to get out the car, and they're questioning her. Okay, why am I getting out the car?
Well, technically, we actually have been a little bit down that road.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that moment.
We actually had an experiment.
Yeah, we did, and we weren't doing anything.
No, we were just talking.
I had to.
I mean, we didn't get in. Nothing happened. I mean, nothing happened to us. It's just that we were sitting there talking, and it was like we had to show our license and stuff like that. And it was like, okay.
And
His car was there. My car was here.
Right.
We parked his car, and we went and did things. Came back, and we were still having a conversation. We were finishing our conversation, and lights right in my eyes.
Yeah.
And I'm like this because they're so blinding.
Yeah.
But
he asked us for our ID, and we handed it to him. Like, we're not doing anything. But we didn't have to say anything. We just handed our license over.
yeah, we handed it over, and I was like, okay, here,
Can y'all leave in a few minutes? Sure. And we left. There was no confrontation there. And believe me when I tell you, in Goochland, they are not the kind of police officers. Believe that.
that wasn't too bad.
No, he wasn't too bad. But you shouldn't have to fear another human being. You should not have to fear. If I respect you, the minute I come out my mouth, I'm already respecting you because of your uniform. Why you got to put a gun to my head?
Yeah, but there are also people that can be very intimidating. And even though they're not doing anything wrong or they're not going to do anything to you, there are people that have a very intimidating look.
I'm not trying to, before I go, I'm not trying to make a big spectacle about this. Well, this is what I'm saying. There was something I posted last week, and I want to read it to everybody. This is what I posted. Here are white men poised to run big marijuana business, dreaming of cashing in big money, big business, selling weed after 40 years of locking up impoverished black kids for selling weed. Their families and futures destroyed. Now, white men are planning on getting rich, doing precisely the same thing. The reason why I shared that, it wasn't because of the whole white man thing. I shared it because if you take out white men or you leave in the men, add a T to the end and say government, it was your government who is selling the marijuana. It is your government who put all them people in jail, not just black, white too. Hispanic. It's your government.
They were all smoking it.
Yeah, it was just the individuals who took it to a new level. But remember, when Pablo Escobar was big in the 70s, the government was kissing his ass. Oh yeah, y'all better go back and look at the Pablo Escobar story. Y'all better ask them Hispanics about Pablo Escobar. They'll tell you, government. Where do you think all the coke came from? Where do you think the coke was being done? Go watch Blow. It'll tell you everything. Coke came from California. I'm just telling you. It's not the white men, it's government. The government is going to cash in, and then when you branch it all out, it's all the individuals that is running it and their cronies. How the best sellers of any type of drug are in prison. These fools won't do it. They were doing the drugs while they were doing their mistresses. So how are they selling drugs? They're not. But that's why you got pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah, but you got some that are actually trying to help people, especially the people that have seizures.
Let me tell you something. I'm a true believer of this. Marijuana can help in anything you do. Headache? Well, except for eating. yeah, I can't speak on that. But
I heard that people smoke it so they can eat.
yeah,
They don't eat.
marijuana is what cancer patients use to help with the sickness. Believe me when I tell you.
And they have it, well, I don't know, it's not the smoking form, but it's the liquid form that those that have seizures, that actually it's helped seizures.
Yeah. Look, all I'm telling you is this. Remember, look at what's going on. There's a big picture coming. A big picture, people.
The big picture. A big one. Are we done?
Yeah.
All right, so we did the question. The question of the true or false was, well, I lost it.
Freaky Friday.
The answer is.
Hold on. Get back to the question. Oh, here it is. The movie Freaky Friday is about a teenage girl, Anna, who turns into her brother one night. That is false. Anna and her mother accidentally swap bodies. Now I've watched the old one and the new one. I actually kind of like both. The old one I think is a little bit more wilder.
Hey man, this is different from what. Oh,
All right, y'all. It's Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Thought it was Monday.
told you. It feels like Monday today. YAJFA.
YAJFF. YAJFF. YAJ.
And I always need to play with it bigger. You gotta start playing with it smaller. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
All I need is like $100,000. Talk about
I want to buy
me a fur coat.
a house.
So I can be chill. And then I can go outside. I can play with the animals.
You can buy a zoo.
Welcome to YAJ.
You buy a zoo.
Welcome to YAJ.
I don't know if it works the whole time. I don't know why. It's crazy.
Why is this certain?